What's up, guys? Shouri here, and today I want to tell you about how I was just gambling the other day, and something kind of crazy happened. I became a furry. You're just gambling, having a little vice here and there, and then all of a sudden, poof, you're a furry. Isn't that weird how that happens? Mostly because of shell skin. I haven't transitioned in real life to the furrydom, but as far as in the game, I'm definitely one. And there have been some pretty major changes to this character. It does less damage, which can be annoying. The healing's not that great. Actually, I'm going to show you guys how terrible the healing really is throughout the game. I think they should probably change that back. But since a lot of the flank characters are feeling weak right now because everything just tends to be either shields or really long range, and Ruby's kind of hard to kill, but Shell's actually one of the few characters that's pretty good against Ruby, and at least that's been my experience, and I've been enjoying it kind of a lot since making this video. I hadn't really played Shell until then, but you can see its new ability is to be able to do a bomb, and the way it works is you press it, and then if you go invisible, when you get out, it will go ahead and blow them up, but it also works while you are invincible and invisible, so you could theoretically, if a bunch of people are low, hit it, and then go invisible into all of them and kill them that way. I have done that, and it is kind of fun, not gonna lie. But it also is a way that I've been able to go and run out of ammo and still kill people. That's probably the main thing I've done to get kills with it. But right here, we are going to try to move up, and we are going to go ahead and chase this Christina. We can't let him get away, and luckily we were able to get him. And then right here, we are just going to try to go in there with our teammate by using our ult so we can teleport in there, and we do end up getting 2 kills. And then this guy hits his ult on us, so we are going to just go ahead, go invisible, and get out of there. I do pop my bomb, and sadly I didn't get in there to be on them. It did take me a while to get that timing down, and you will just kind of get it over time. I'd suggest you practice it because it's very frustrating to miss it, but once you kind of realize what you need to do, you need to know the distance away from someone to actually pop it, to hit it. It gets a lot better over time, basically, is what I'm saying. But right here we are kind of from behind them, and I realize I am screwed, and you need to try to get out as much as possible. Sadly for me, I jumped to give myself an extra speed boost, because if you jump at the end of your shadow walk, you will continue the momentum, giving yourself even more speed, and then I hit a bush, so that was rough. But luckily for me, my teammates were doing a pretty good job, and we were just fine. So basically, I'm waiting for all of them to come back, because as Shell, you can no longer play by yourself. You just will die so fast in 5v5. You have to play as a team. That's the biggest thing I found out is, hey, play as a team. Make sure that you are harassing the crap out of that Ruby, because remember, you have a better chance of doing that damage and then getting away. And right here, I was waiting for one to kind of separate themselves away from my 2 teammates coming in. As soon as we see the Scotty, we go ahead and get him. We kind of keep ourselves hidden while we are reloading, and then I realize, oh god, I'm screwed, so I try to get out of there, but there just wasn't enough time, and we only need a little bit more. Luckily, I am going to go ahead, hit my ult, and then transfer into the bubble of the fade, and immediately get out, letting my ult soften people up, and then I can go in and worry about the rest. Right here, I'm just trying to confuse that Ruby, which I did a pretty good job of, and I am trying my best to stay near my healer, because I need them heals. Right here, we do hit our explosion thingy, and we do finally get the kill on the Ruby, and now we're just trying to take down the shields as the game starts to end. Luckily for us, they weren't able to get back, and we were able to win the game. We went 9-2 against a team of 4, and it was actually a really good game, and those are really good players, so it was nice to actually be able to get a nice win there. But the sad thing is, we did almost 100k damage in only 6k healing. The healing is actually terrible now. So don't rely on that shell healing in pretty much any way. I mean, it's nice, I guess, that you can heal yourself a little, but for the most part, with the way 5v5 is, you're going to have actual healers who are going to do 10 times more than you ever could. It's basically just non-existent. But again, what we want to do is we just want to get back there and try to harass that Ruby. Luckily for us this time, they were not attacking team of 18 people, so we were able to go in there and do a really good job of getting him. And now we are going to try to just go in there and confuse the heck out of this Osus, because we are our team's flanker, so it is the easiest for us to be able to get behind the Osus and then kill him without getting shot in the face. So that's exactly what we do. And luckily for us, our teammates did a good job to get back to the hill pretty fast, and we were able to go ahead and finally take it. Right here, we do a little bit of damage to the Osus, but I'm getting shot from literally every place ever. That didn't work out at all. But my teammates did an amazing job to stay alive. This Jabali just absolutely killed it the whole time. Luckily for me, I was able to get in there in time and kill that Ruby. I mean, there is a lot of damage the shell can do, and it does it pretty quick. That is the good thing about it, is you can go in there and surgically strike somebody down and get them, which is something that isn't really that, like, prevalent in the flanker hero category right now. I mean, it does just take a long time to kill pretty much everybody, especially with everybody having all these healers. Right there, we did want to get away from that Sentry as fast as possible. But right here, we're trying to keep our distance, but we are getting shot in the back, so we had to move in. Sadly, we could not take the Ruby because, I mean, it is a Ruby after all. And luckily, we were able to catch that guy coming in trying to flank our team. That would have been really bad because, honestly, Mark might be the best flanker now. I know he's not a flanker, but, I mean, let's be real, Mark's a flanker. And this one is one that I'm really not sure what's the best to use. I mean, Yaw's pretty good, and then, I mean, as far as killing people quickly, both Mark and Shell do a pretty good job. The only thing that I like more about Shell is the simple fact that you can get away from things easier with your Shadow Walk, but I mean, as far as flanking around itself, I think Mark actually has an upper hand, which is kind of interesting that the non-flanker character is the better flanker. But as far as actually going in, getting some damage, and being able to get out, Shell's probably the better option. And right here, we are able to do a pretty good job of staying alive in the middle. My teammate needs some help over here, so I go in and get absolutely wrecked by that guy. Holy crap, that was just wrecked me. But we do go ahead, throw our teleport, and get back in the middle. Doesn't matter though, because our teammates took him out. Great job, teammates. But again, only 5,600 healing. And that is one of the biggest things that you'll notice is the healing just sucks. And right here, we are able to use our explosion to kill 2. We get the third one with an actual shot, and then we get the last guy one shot. Our teammates are able to take him out. And I'm not going to lie, I mean, it is kind of weak. It's a little over 1,000 damage. I think 1,400 when you do hit people with it. But, I mean, it works well enough. I do think that they should probably increase the bomb, but it's really fun when you hit people with it. I'm not going to lie to you. It's quite fun. But I think it does need to be stronger. Right here, we are able to flank around and actually help our teammates take these guys out, doing a great job to get that damage up really quick, and we are able to take them. And then we're going to try to put some damage on the Ruby. We do get the heal, but we got to be really careful. That Ruby would have messed us up, so what I did was I used my ult to be able to get out and teleport after I saw the Hunter, and then I'm able to come in behind them and pinch around. Right here, this Hunter just glitched through every wall that ever lived, and it kept confusing me and making him think that he was going to be, like, down. I don't even know. That sucked. I'm not going to lie to you. I was a little upset. And we were able to get right behind the Fade, going ahead and taking him out. We do go straight for the Ruby. Sadly, we had no ammo left, and I just didn't know, but we were able to reload, go ahead, get the kill, and then reload again to make sure that don't happen. And then we do end up killing the Aletta, and then right here, an insane heal, and then I'm just trying my best to stay alive long enough to get the kill, and we do end up taking out the Shell, and then we use our ult to be able to get into those guys quicker, and then I use my explosion bomb on the Ruby, which ends up getting the kill. That's the main way I got kills with it, was when I would run out of ammo, and then I just had nothing but the explosion, and then I would kind of just go invincible and invisible, and then just kind of put it on top of him. Same thing right there. I go ahead, use my bomb, I get on top of the Hunter behind him, and it gives you that little extra kick that you need to be able to get the kill. And so that's exactly what we do, and right here, I just absolutely got wrecked by that guy doing his time travel thing, because I was gonna bomb him and then kill the Aletta at the very least, but he used his time travel, absolutely screwed me. And right there, we do kill the Hunter, got very lucky to stay alive, and then we get behind the Johnny Jet before he even knows what happened, giving us that kill. Right here, we do have this guy pretty low. He does his time travel, but it doesn't help at all, and we were able to get the kill. Right here, we do need to just stay behind that wall so we don't get killed by the Hunter. Then we flank around as soon as we're at full health and go ahead and get it. And that's exactly what you want to do with this character. It's a one kill at a time, hit and run, do what you can, and get out. Because you will die if you don't. There's 5 people. It's just absolutely not what it used to be. It's all about getting that one kill, get out, make sure you work with your team. But even at 150k damage, that is only 10,000 healing. I mean, its heals are not what it used to be, and it's very obvious. So that's just something that you gotta know, that you're not going to be able to heal yourself. You are going to need your teammates. So make sure if you have a Sindri that you are sticking near it. If you get the kill, if you're really low, you need to go ahead, Shadow Walk, get within the Sindri's healing circle, and just go ahead and keep yourself alive. Right here, we do go ahead and try to do a little bit of wall peeking, and we get the guy low. We go ahead and charge in. Our teammate ends up getting the kill. Great job by the lob. And then this right here, we just go ahead, double team the guy, and as long as you're working with your team, this one is still a pretty viable option. You can get in closer than pretty much anything else into things like rubies or fades, and then you can get out, and that's what it's all about. It's just kind of confusing people, just being a distraction, and making sure that you live. Right there, that was a really rough time to have to heal, but luckily for me, I am able to just do what I can to survive, and then once that Osus got pretty far away using his leap, we decided, yeah, we're out. But we are just dominating, working with our team, and that's pretty much what I wanted to just make this video about is, hey, one, the skin's kind of stupid. I don't know that I would buy this. I mean, I got it for free. But one thing I do want to say is it's very annoying the way it sounds. That's the only thing I really don't like about it, is the sound that it makes with the beam. It's just terrible. But Shell can definitely work, especially if you have an amazing wife like I do who is willing to heal you, because you do kind of need that extra little bit of help. Shell is not just a powerhouse kind of like it used to be. You do need that extra healing help, and it really just helps to have a lob in your back pocket. But again, I'll show you the beam's noise. I really don't like it. That being said, I mean, it's not too dissimilar to the normal Shell one, so I mean, I just don't like Shell's noise, I guess. But either way, we were able to go ahead and get behind that guy, getting both of those kills, and then going and getting that Aletta really low. Having really good teammates is just something that's really essential in 5v5 period, but with Shell in particular, you do need to have a team, because if the other team focuses you, you're gonna get killed really fast. But if you have a healer and your teammates are kind of in the action, you can kind of get in there behind them and really just kind of have them be distracted enough for you to be able to burst them down. Because that's what you're really all about, is getting those kills quickly, getting in and out, and then the only way you can really do that is if the other team's somewhat distracted. Because if they aren't distracted, I mean, there's 5 of them. One of them will go on you hard, and it will not work out. And even though we ran out of ammo there, we were able to use our bomb ability to go ahead, kill the chemist, and then get right back into the middle, get in the fade, and now everybody's dead. We are in control of the hill, and then we are going to push up into this mark, just because it's always a good thing to be proactive. Make sure you are getting them as much as you can, and remember that you need those heals, man. Like, it is so vital to make sure you're next to your healer, because you will not be able to get back up very quickly, and your stuff doesn't get you to the heal quick enough. So just make sure that you're being smart. Whenever you start to get low, go ahead and get out of there. Don't wait till you're low. You need to go ahead and get there. The second that you hit like 75% health with people on you, you want to get out immediately. But you can still chase people down, you kill them quick, and I think Shell's still pretty good. But you know what's even better? Jordy's thumbnails. This guy is amazing, and he can make your thumbnails too. Go to my description and get his Discord info and set up a deal for yourself. He does it with great prices and amazing service, and I recommend him to everyone. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and have a great day.